The narrative of Abram, later known as Abraham, unfolds from a setting rich in contrasting elements: Ur of the Chaldeans, a city steeped in idol worship, against which God's singular voice would resonate. From this idolatrous backdrop, God issued a divine call, commanding Abram to leave his homeland, family, and father's household to journey to a land yet unknown to him. This call was not merely an instruction but a multifaceted promise that would shape the future of countless generations. God promised to make Abram into a great nation, bless him abundantly, make his name great, and through him, all the families of the earth would be blessed. This initial interaction, rooted in God's sovereign choice and Abram's faith, inaugurated a transformative journey that would define the lineage of God's chosen people and foreshadow the eventual arrival of the Messiah. Abram, then 75 years old, responded to this call with an act of faith and obedience, leaving Haran with his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all their possessions. Their journey into the unknown required immense courage, as Abram placed his trust in God's promises over the comforts of the familiar. Upon reaching Canaan, God reiterated the promise of the land to Abram's descendants, and Abram, in turn, built altars at key locations like Shechem and Bethel, marking these sites as places of worship and remembrance of God's faithfulness. These actions solidified the covenant established with God and set the stage for the unfolding of God's plan through Abram's lineage. Despite Abram's faith, his journey was not without challenges and moments of human weakness. A severe famine in Canaan forced them to seek refuge in Egypt. Fearing for his life due to Sarai's beauty, Abram deceptively claimed she was his sister, leading to her being taken into Pharaoh's household. However, God intervened, afflicting Pharaoh and his house with plagues, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to protect Abram and the covenant promises. Pharaoh, realizing the truth, returned Sarai to Abram and sent them away with their possessions, highlighting God's faithfulness in safeguarding his plan despite human failings. Abram's journey, from leaving Ur to returning to Canaan, laid the foundation for God's redemptive plan for humanity. The promises made to him, of a great nation, a land, and a universal blessing, were not fully realized in his lifetime. However, his journey of faith, marked by both obedience and occasional faltering, serves as a testament to God's grace and faithfulness. The ultimate fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant is realized in Jesus Christ, the descendant through whom all the families of the earth are blessed. As the father of faith, Abraham's story continues to inspire believers to trust God's promises and follow his leading, even when the path ahead remains unclear.